Hi, my name is Joyce Wells. I'm owner of Cougar Connection, a U of H alumni groups here in Houston, Texas. Today I have with me one of my members from our downtown group, Chuck Hendee. Hi, Chuck. How are you today?
Hey, Joyce, glad to be here. Appreciate the invitation. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you. Chuck and I were talking earlier, and he has a really fascinating background in business. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, I went to University of Houston, and during that time, 1970, started a very small manufacturing operation and grew it over 40 years to about 20 million in revenue, 150 employees, and then I sold the business and semi-retired. Always challenged staying retired because I've got a passion for helping small business leaders. So that's what I do.
Okay, you use that word semi-retired.
Right.
You are now with Vistage and a chair of Vistage. Can you explain what that is and what you do for your members?
Yeah, Joyce. First of all, Vistage is a worldwide organization. Started 60 years ago. It's the hallmark of it is to establish peer groups of business leaders, about 12 to 16 per group. And the idea is that the members gain from the perspective, kind of the 360 perspective of the other members of the group and what their challenges and opportunities are. And that way we can make better, more informed decisions and raise our performance levels of the members.
Okay. One of the, or we talked about earlier about challenges. What is the biggest challenge today with business owners?
Well, there's plenty of them. I mean, we've had COVID, now we have inflation, but the one that resonates probably more with the members of my groups is the problem with talent. Attracting talent, retaining talent. I don't know where all these people went. Suddenly, nobody's got enough people to work for them, and getting the people that are talented, that are engaged, and then keeping them. That's the biggest problem.
That is a big challenge. Maybe you're in a group and the other Vistage groups can figure it out, because it's certainly noticed here in Houston.
Well, we get some great resources, and I think having the perspective of the other members, that help us make good choices, better choices. So that's the goal.
One of the other things we talked about is your volunteer work with University of Houston, which is helping the future leaders of America. What can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I went to University of Houston, and but in the 90s, I was introduced to this program. It was called the Center for Entrepreneurship. Since I've got an entrepreneurial background, that was interesting to me, and being able to kind of give back and help students was meaningful for me. And so I've been with this program ever since. It's tremendously valuable to the students to have a mentor, somebody who's been in business that can help them as they go through their journey of learning the mechanics of starting a business and managing a business, but also kind of the heart part, what's driving what's their passion, what are their goals, what's their dreams, and combining that with what the education at the University of Houston and business plans and marketing and building a brand and all that comes together, and it really provides a better foundation for these students in carrying on in their career opportunities. So
thank you for helping out our students and our future leaders.
It's a passion.
Really appreciate it.
It's a passion of mine and others. We got a great group.
Chuck, thank you for being with me today. And if any of you out there want to join a Vistage group to better serve your business or to assist other members, or you have those same business challenges, Chuck is your person to help you out.
Be glad to. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here today, and thank you guys for tuning in.